Hey, let me give y'all a little background story on me. I just tell my stories. You feel me? If you don't know, now you know. Brooklyn Carter, Facebook, Instagram type situation. I'm about to tell y'all this story of my first girlfriend, first actual girlfriend. Broke my heart. No bullshit, no games. Um, Story go like this. I was living in Brooklyn at the time. Feel me? I was 15. She was. We met. You feel me? It was like one of those when you come across a person but you can't really talk to them because you going and coming type of thing. So I was going somewhere where she was somewhere, at a family member of mine crib. She was over there. She peeped me from far. I was like, yo, who that? So, words got exchanged. She wanted to see me again, and then we finally met, linked up, talked a few. You feel me saying? First time we chilled. She was my first actual girl. Like, first girl introduced me to tongue kissing, the hickeys on the neck, the tongue in the air, the little freaky shit when you first starting out. So she was the first girl to introduce me to that. She was light skinned, she was Jamaican, her name was Dominique. I'll never forget her name. First love, that's why her name was Dominique Latoya Charles. Remember that shit to this day, you feel me? Hit it off. Around the time I met her, I was in the process of moving. Feel me? I was moving upstate type situation. My mother was getting me out the hood. With that being said, we still, did us. We still hung out, chill, blah, blah, went on dates. I never had sex with this girl. She was supposed. You feel me? So, time went on, we dating and all that. I eventually moved upstate. She still was, riding with a nigga, you feel me? So, like, when I moved up here my first year upstate, I was going to the city every weekend. Ma, yo, take me to the city. Ma, take me to the city. Ma, take me to the city. And I was going out there because I wanted to get away from upstate. Upstate was trash my first year. It was trash. I didn't know nobody. I was to myself. I went to school, came home, and went to sleep. That was life. First year. So weekends, I had to go to the city. I had to see my mans and them. I had to see my shorty, you feel me? But it was times when I went out there, I never got a chance to see her. So it was like I'm coming out here and I'm not seeing her. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting mad. I'm like, yo, I can't see you. Why you not pulling up? She always had her reasons for not pulling up, but some of her reasons was bullshit. So it started to feel like she was mine a little bit, you feel me? And, I'm learning this whole relationship shit. I'm learning how to deal with girls at this time. So with that being said, time went on, and she had an ex she used to deal with that she had to put him down in the past. Mind you, the nigga she was dealing with, the nigga was dealing with my cousin, a close cousin of mine. Son was dealing with her. So it was like a little triangle going on between all three of them. And I'm dealing with this girl, this nigga dealing with my cousin. It's like, well, what the hell's going on? I'm lost because I'm not even here. So eventually the shit went down. He started still dealing with my cousin, and she dealt with me type situation. Now, another year went on. We made a year type situation, some change, and it came down to a point where she got so tired. She did something unforgettable. You feel me? She stepped out on a childhood friend of mine. You feel me? They went on a date and whatever the case may be, just them two. Mind you, she was still with me. So she did all that. And I was told about it by the man himself. He came to me, he's like, yo, son, I ain't know y'all was still on. I ain't know y'all was still doing y'all, blase, blase, blah. You know what? I had to tell him, like, it don't even matter no more at this point because I'm through with Shorty, you feel me? Shorty got mad backlash from my cousins and my aunt and her moms. Even her own moms gave her backlash about the situation. So when I finally seen her after it, she broke down when I was like, yo, I'm through with it. Like, I can't do it no more. I'm done with this relationship type shit. She broke down and cried. She cried. You feel me? She dead cried. I had to leave it alone. Like, for a while, I ain't see Shorty. She was the first girl that broke me down. Like, broke me down. So when she cried and broke down because we was breaking up, I couldn't have no remorse for that. I couldn't be like, I walked away. I was so mad at the situation. It was another girl I was entertaining at the time too. It was somebody new. I jumped on it, and it clicked. Now the girl I jumped on next, you feel me? She was dealing with somebody else who was on the verge of letting that go, whatever the case may be. So she was mad at the fact that I moved on with somebody else. She wanted to fight the bitch. She wanted to kill the bitch. No, that's my name. That's my that's my man. That's my man. She wanted to fight the bitch. Now the next bitch that I was dealing with, that should be the girl I should be with today. Like I should be with her right now type situation. I should have had a kid or kids by her, you feel me? But she was the girl that took my virginity. I fucked that up. I could admit I did. I let that go. Like in my mind, I don't know what I was thinking, but I let shorty go and I shouldn't have. You feel me? So that's the story on that. Stay tuned for part 2, man.